Johnny Fisher, enjoying some chicken balls, well deserved, congratulations. Your first scheduled 8-rounder tonight, you did it inside 4 rounds, moved 8-0 as well in the process. How do you reflect on what we've just seen?
Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, it's really good to be up here in Liverpool. Great support, not only from my fans but great Scout support as well, which is brilliant. And yeah, a good 8-rounder. It's always in the back of your mind in that fight that you could go 8 rounds, so you've got to pace yourself. But credit to Damiani, a tough bloke, gave me a lot to think about. But I was really happy with how my jab was coming on. And yeah, lots of things I can take away from that, which is good moving forward.
Knowing it was an 8-rounder, like you say, the first of your professional journey so far, what was the message from Mark Tibbs heading into this fight, and how satisfied are you with what you were able to deliver for him this evening?
Yeah, just establish the jab was the most important thing, and I do think if I watch that back, I'll be happy with how that went. And it's just about being relaxed in there, because you know you've got to go 8 rounds. You're not going to steam people through all the time, because if you do that, you might get to round 5, round 6 and think, hang on, I've blown a gasket a bit here. But it's great. It's great fighting people like Ricing and Musil, getting them out in round 2, round 1. But going 3 or 4 rounds or 5 rounds, it's great, because there's little things you can take away in a longer sort of narrative format.
You landed a monster right hand, which turned out to be the final moment of the fight. Right call, in your opinion, from the referee to step in?
Yeah, listen, I always want to... I'm not. I don't do the ref's job, but I could have gone in there and really done some damage. So the ref's been good there and got him out of there, because I don't think he would have been in any place to take any more punishment from me. Because once I do smell blood, I knew that right hand had got him. That's when I can get my lethal finish off.
You've banked so much top-level sparring, but certainly for this fight as well, out in Vegas with Joe Joyce and Carlos Takam as well. When you're holding your own in these spars, Johnny, and you're heading into these fights under the lights yourself, how much self-belief are you taking through the ropes now with you?
Yeah, I really am, because Takam, who I was sparring out in Vegas, world level guy, fighting tonight against Tony Oka. Joe Joyce, who I do loads and loads of work with, is brilliant. And it's good because I can take myself out of my comfort zone a little bit. I like doing that. I've always done that, whether that be boxing, rugby, my schoolwork, my academics. I always try and give 110% in whatever I do. So it's been a long, hard camp, this one. I've been training since early January, and it's good to finally top it off with a victory. And now it's time for a little rest and a few chicken balls.
Absolutely. You talked about the press conference, 10-rounders, title fights, area titles being on the horizon for you next year. There's a little bit of talk about you potentially headlining a next-gen show of your own in the summer. How does that sound, and how does the talk of titles sound to Johnny Fisher?
Oh, it sounds brilliant, and it's great to have that talk. As I said in a press conference the other day, a year ago, 2 years ago, that was just out of the question, just trying to take one fight at a time, and I still am doing that. But as you get further in, there's little avenues you can see. Southern area title would be great in a few fights' time, or whenever my managers and my promoters say, because I've got faith in them. My job is just to keep improving, and I'll never be arrogant about my position. I know I've got a lot to improve on, but I am showing little improvements, and I'm getting rid of guys who aren't 5 wins and 10 losses, 5 wins and 20 losses. These are people with positive records coming to have a go, and I'm trying to put them away, which I'm doing.
I know your dad's a bit of a big timer these days, as we talked about at the press conference, but done his bit behind the scenes with the tickets, and like you say, he doesn't do this for himself. He does this because ultimately, although he's Big John in front of the cameras at home, he's just your dad, and he does this because he wants to support you.
Yeah, like any father would do. He's great, helps me out massively, helps me with the tickets. Not only that, but giving me support. If I need some advice, he'll give it. And it's hard though, because when I do come around him, I have a load of chicken balls here, but I know in about 5 minutes they'll all be gone.
Well, here he is, Big John. If we just get you, if you just stand in as close to that microphone as you can.
Yeah,
that's not very nice, Johnny.
They look bloody good.
John, if you just pull that microphone a little bit towards your dad, if you tilt that down a little bit, there you go. Spot on. Big John, how are you, sir? I saw you at breakfast this morning in the hotel, and you said, look, when fight day arrives, you and all your family here tonight supporting Johnny in Liverpool, but the nerves go up a few notches. How did you feel Johnny performed tonight?
Listen, first of all, yeah, the nerves. I just like to be left alone with my wife, just quiet day. I thought it was an excellent performance. People got to realise Johnny's still learning. There's a lot of clamour to do this, do that, do this, because you sell tickets. But he's in the profession to go as far as he can. And the only way he's going to do that is by having fights like that and slowly progressing step by step. But it's been a long, hard camp. In my opinion, it might have been probably a bit too long. You know, sometimes you can overtrain. He's had to pull himself back a bit. But I thought it was superb in there tonight, and I thought the ref was spot on, because he landed a few heavy ones before that, and the final one was very heavy. And listen, we don't really want to get seriously hurt. Damiani can come again and have another fight, so, you know, there's no problems.
Although things are a little bit razzmatazz sometimes for the Fisher family with VIP club appearances and throwing a prawn cracker here or there into a crowd as well, behind the scenes, for people who do know you, very humble family, very normal people. And Johnny, for you, having someone like your dad and your mum and your siblings as well, this is what's so important to you, isn't it?
At the end of the day, why do we do things in life? We do it because we want to make our family happy. That's who we spend all our life with. yeah, we might they might get on our nerves sometimes, but we do things because we want the best for each other. So yeah, I'm enjoying every minute of it. Big John, we're going to get a Chinese after.
Listen, we are a normal family. He's like his brothers, his mum, we all support him. That's how I believe families should be. That's how I was brought up. Hopefully they'll bring up their kids like that. But we have a lot of fun along the way. You only live one life. Have as many memories as you can, and at the moment we're lucky we're having a few good memories, aren't we?
And we want it to continue.
Yeah.
I'm training as hard as I can. I always give 110%, and people keep wanting to support me. It just inspires me to do more.
But I would say the support again up in Liverpool, people having to buy train tickets, hotels, amazing. You know, times are tough for people, absolutely tough at the moment, and for that support to be there. And I just want to thank Liverpool as well. What a place! I've only been here once before. I love the place. I think we'll be back many, many times. I'll hopefully hear boxing again. Wonderful people, wonderful place, and plenty of good food places as well.
You mentioned the support there. Just a final message from both of you to the Bull Army this evening.
Yeah, thank you for travelling up, not only from Essex but Exeter University, and as you said, Liverpool, all over. People coming from Ireland. It really,
A lot of Irish fans. Yeah.
It means a hell of a lot, and I just do it every single time. Not only for myself and my family, but they really do inspire me. When I'm at home, I'm thinking about it and getting hard in training. These people are paying their hard-earned money to come and watch me.
And what Johnny's done, we've got another one at least to look forward to. Just keep it rolling.
Keep it going as long as we can, and there'll be great memories when we look back in 10, 15 years' time.
Little phrase to end on.
Le Bosh.
Not Le Bosh, because they just beat us at rugby. So
Il Bosh.
Il Bosh for Damiani. Il Bosh.
Il Bosh.
Great stuff, guys. Well done.
Thank you.